I thought I would organize my remarks around 5 points, going from general to specific, and 5 points is not enough to cover all the angles, but we can come back to it in the Q&A. So the first point is to state the obvious, that humility is in order. It's clear that the great moderation had convinced too many of us that the large macroeconomic crisis, financial crisis, banking crisis were a thing of the past, that they were not going to happen again. Maybe they would happen in emerging market countries. See the irony of it in the light of this crisis. But that history was marching on. I think that was part of something even larger, that I think my generation, which was born after World War II, lived with the notion that the world was getting to be a better and better place, and we knew how to do things better and better. That's not only in economics, but in other fields as well. And what we have learned, that's not true. History repeats itself, and we should have known. The second point, which is again stating the obvious. Many of my points are stating the obvious. The financial system matters. What we have learned about the financial system is that the problem is in the plumbing, and that you actually have to understand the plumbing. Before I came to the fund, I thought of the financial system, and I was more guilty than most, and surely more guilty, for example, than them. I thought of the financial system as a set of arbitrage equations. Basically, the Fed would choose one rate, and then the expectations hypothesis would give you all the rates everywhere up to various risk premia, which might vary, but not very much. And it was really easy. And I thought of the people on Wall Street as basically doing this for me, so I didn't have to think about it. And what we have learned is that that's just not the case, that the problem with the financial system is the interaction of a myriad of distortions, of small shocks, which build on each other. And when there are enough small shocks, enough distortions, then things can go very bad. Now, I think this has fundamental implications for macro, which is that we do macro on the assumption that we can look at aggregates in some way and then just have them interact in simple modes. And I think it's still the way to go, but this shows the limits of it, which is that when it comes to the financial system, it's very clear that the details of the plumbing matter.